All right, and we are live. So, what's up? Hey, everybody. It is our favorite night of the week, which is it's Wednesday night. So you know how we feel about Wednesday because we are excited because we are here at the family reunion and we are visiting with family. And it's been a minute. I feel like I haven't saw you guys in forever. Was it last year? Who knows? I don't know. The time just goes so fast, but Dr. Real, he should be in shortly. He is backstage getting connected, but I just wanted to first off say if this is your first time rocking with us, welcome. We're just so glad to have you here because we already know you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be right here with us. And we truly appreciate that. So for those of you guys that may not know who I am, I go by the name of Kesha Kesh. And I'm just excited to go over a lot of the information with you all that we've been excited to just kind of catch up on our show, we talk about like current events. We have the words of wisdom for you. We usually get into the Power Team love letter, but myself and Dr. Real, we talked about it and we're going to do things a little bit different this time. So we usually do the Power Team love letter, and it's just us giving our advice regarding the things that someone wrote into us to try to give them just, some encouragement. Also keep it real with them, just to be honest, and kind of give them some advice on what they may be going through in a relationship. So this time around, we're going to eliminate that part of the show and we're going to start kind of giving our opinion on different topics like podcast topics. There's this group that I've been following and they're called the Crew Season, and it's a really good podcast. I don't know if they're watching, but shout out to the Crew Season. I really like their style. I like the way that they communicate with each other. Sometimes they have battle of the sexes, and it's some real grown ass men on there on some grown up type shit. Just being real, talking about real situations that we talk about all the time and things that we go through. And they're just really giving their sides of the story. So myself and Dr. Real, we're going to add that segment into the show and start talking to you all about that and sharing how we feel about it. And of course, you're more than welcome as well to join in so that you are able to give your side. So, before we get into that though, we're gonna save the Crew Season topic for the end. And just to kind of get you prepared, the topic is the number one reason men want to date younger women. It's a hot topic, right? I see it all over my timeline. I don't know if you all see it all over your timelines on different platforms, but it's definitely a hot topic. So we're going to talk about that later. The first thing that we'll get in while we're waiting for Dr. Real to get in, I want to talk about some. It's tragic, to be honest with you, because it needs to be spoke about, but still yet is one of those things that we're seeing quite often. And sometimes you just look at it and be like, damn. And you throw the praying hands up and you want to pray about it, but you're like, this, it just keeps happening. There was a 14-year-old boy. I'm going to say it again. There was a 14-year-old boy. This 14-year-old boy, he had a 14-year-old girlfriend. And the 14-year-old girlfriend, she actually she wanted to break up with him. So I don't know the details of why she wanted to break up with him. I don't know if, he was cheating or whatever the case may be, but as a person, she decided that I don't want to be with you anymore. And based on her making that decision of not wanting to be with him anymore, this 14-year-old shot this little girl. He shot her. And and I'm gonna drop the information here just so that you guys could look at it whenever you get a chance. I like to try to keep y'all up to date on a lot of the stuff that we talk about, but I also know that sometimes you may not have had the chance to see it, read it, whatever the case may be. But I want you to know that where we're getting our sources from. So I just posted it there, right there in the chat. So if you all see it, that's what really happened. But yeah, she wanted to break up with him. She no longer wanted to be in a relationship with him, and he got upset and he shot her. The police they arrived to his location and they confirmed that he did shoot her. And in addition to that, he pretty much told him that he did it out of rage. He did this because he saw something on Snapchat, um, and referencing, I guess, of the breakup, and that it ticked him off. He admitted that it ticked him off, and that he got upset, and he shot this 14-year-old girl. So my question to you all, I mean, even as a parent, like to me, my question is, how do you prevent that? Because I know that everybody has a role that they're playing in this, but I know that somebody is saying one or two things like, did her mother see signs, or were the signs there? What is she doing dating at a young age anyways? It's probably a lot of criticism out there, but the thing about it is they're 14. Never in a million years, because parents are thinking that they're kids. They're kids. They're not thinking that this was going to happen. So if you're not prepared for this to happen, and you're thinking of your childhood when you were growing up, how do you prepare for this for your daughter? But my heart goes out to this family. My heart goes out to everyone that's involved, because again, these were kids, and she just didn't want to be with him anymore, and she wanted to break up, and he shot her. He shot her. So again, the information is there. I just dropped it here. If you all want to look it up and just take a look at it yourself, you're more than happy, welcome to do so, just to confirm what happened. But he is in custody right now because he actually shot that little girl. Sad situation. Very, very sad situation. One other thing I wanted to just go over before we get into any other topics, I want to thank y'all for the support. We have grew, and grew. And that was the vision for this platform. There's multiple ways to watch us as well. And we have more and more shows that's joining the platform. On our platform, I also have the times and date that all of the shows air. Of course, you have myself and you have Dr. Real. We're every other Wednesday. That's the first and third Wednesday of the month. We're going to always give you these hot topics. We're going to always give you the current events. We're going to always give you the things that we do and keep it funny and fun. And we have our other shows. We have Buying and Selling with Bree. She's the last Monday of the month. That's real estate. Anytime you want to get the updates on that, definitely tune into her. And then we also have the Mamapreneur podcast. She has these different ladies on there that she's spotlighting. She's also has some men on there now. The Papa Newers or Pop News, I forgot what they're called. They pop or something. So I'm gonna figure that out. But she did have some guys on there, and I thought that was really, really, really cool. And she spotlight them as well. Also, our new show, we have Kia. She was on last night. I don't know if you all caught her, but it's Cleaning Life with Kia. She is funny as heck, y'all. And I don't even think she knows she's funny, but it's a really, really good show for people that are, if you're dealing with decluttering, if you're looking for someone to help move things out because your loved ones passed away, just tips on cleaning, real life stuff, and a real good vibe. And of course, we have Steph, the educator. She's on also tomorrow, as a matter of fact. She's a teacher, she's an educator, and she have really good insight on things that we don't know that go on in the school systems. Then we sending our damn kids to school, but it's a lot of great things. So that's why I'm so happy for the people that I have on my platform, the people that I've connected with. I love, love, love. Even though I run the shows as well, I love watching them because there's a lot of great information out there for each of us. I think I just heard Dr. Real step in. Let me check again, see if that's him back there. I'm gonna go ahead and let him in. But again, I really just want to say thank y'all for rocking with us because y'all have been so supportive and y'all have been great. But let me go ahead and bring him in for his formal introduction. Let me go ahead and round of applause, my brother. Hold on. Let me get the
He's in the building.
Woo! Yes.
Girl, I missed your ass, girl. Shit.
I know. I was like, there go my brother. There he is right there.
Miss my sister.
Yes, y'all. It's y'all know how we do. And we get on here, we just go to talking and talking. We already talk backstage. It's just a connection. That's how we connect. That's how we do. And
My
we get
peoples, man.
even more excited when we are here with you all. So again, if this is your first time rocking with us or watching us, this is Dr. Real. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself, but at the same time, he gonna bring y'all some updates because I kind of skipped over that section, but he got an update for us. Y'all know he gonna always keep us updated on what we need to know. It's on you, brother.
It's your boy, Dr. Real, Mr. Motivational, Mr. 23 and me in the building. What's happening? What's going? Let's go.
Right.
We're going to talk about Mr. Brian Flores. If you recall
Okay.
last year, or actually last year, when he sued the NFL and a couple of teams for the fake hiring practices they have for minority coaches. They have this thing called a Rooney Rule, which they have to interview minority candidates.
Mm-hmm.
But what they really be doing is Billy Bob got a job already, but I got to go through the formalities to just say I did it.
Keep
He
it
caught
real.
on to it. Some stuff got leaked to him, and he sued the league. He's now with the Pittsburgh Steelers as a position coach, but through the rumor mill, one of the teams he sued is actually going to interview him for the head coaching position. I really hope he does not take it. Because why would you go back to the same person that I already told you they ain't want you?
Yeah.
Bruh, if you're going to do anything, go ahead and settle with the league. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to be in jail for a minute because that's how it works. And then when your time come around, because it will, if you stay in Pittsburgh long enough, Mike Tomlin gonna retire. You know, Omar Epps' older brother, because he looked just like the man. If he gonna retire eventually. If you stay there and handle your business, Pittsburgh still is. I don't like them. I'm a Cowboy, but that's one of the teams in the league that they only have, I think, 3 or 4 head coaches their entire existence. They don't play around. When you get there, you're there. I think it was Chuck Noll, then the guy with the chin, I can't think his name now. He's on CBS Sports on Sunday. I can't think his name though. He got a big old chin. I can't think his name. And then Mike Tomlin. That's 3 coaches, and they've been around for a long time. That goes to show you they're consistent and they're a well-ran franchise. So hopefully the brother go ahead and stay with the league, get that bag, them extra bags. Hopefully Louis Vuitton bag, like Deion said when he went to Colorado. My luggage Louis. So get that bag, bro. Bill Couch. Thank you, Robin
That's what it
K.
is.
Appreciate you, boo boo, coming in with the assist. I love it. Thank you, sis. But yeah, so Brian, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Get your money, and still coaching the league, but not a head coach. But get your bread, bro.
Yeah.
Get your bread.
Yeah.
So what did I miss so far when I was having my technical difficulties?
You did not miss much. We were just basically talking about. We did talk about the 14-year-old boy who shot his 14-year-old girlfriend, and I was just like, pretty much telling people, how do you even prepare for that? And I wanted to talk about it because it happens so often. Like, these people are picking up these guns, and it's just like, I don't know if they think the people are going to just come back alive. When you pull that trigger, that is you saying that you're trying to end it all. But
Exactly.
he admitted to it. He told them that he was it was out of rage. He seen something that she posted on Snapchat, and he shot her because she wanted to break up with him. Like,
Wow.
what, as a parent, like, I mean, my heart go out to everybody, but what do you prepare your kids for that kind of conversation? We want to talk about the birds and the bees, of course, but to prepare that now, if he go to doing this and he might shoot you, I don't think nobody was.
But Kesha, you have to. We can't raise kids like our parents raised us. I know everybody's seen that quote on Facebook. It's been around a couple years now, and that's the truth. The era we grew up in ain't the same era these kids are in now. Now, don't get me wrong, there was sexual assault going on that time as well, but now it's more prevalent. Now you have kids, they do have rage. They do, and they do have adult issues at a childhood level, and they don't understand how to maneuver through that. So you need to tell your daughter, when you say when he starts depression, you say no, and the way he move, you need to teach her the balls to the throat movement, so he understands. She can start singing like Philip Belly, reasons, and then they end it. You know
But
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what, Dr. Rhea, on the flip side of that, because I'm gonna play devil's advocate, that's a mature conversation. And as a parent, us trying to have that, sometimes you get the pushback even from the kid. That's not our generation isn't like that. That's how it was when y'all grew up. Like sometimes they don't want to listen, but we're telling them these things because we're seeing what's happening when these people are going out of the country with their friends and things like that, or these people that are in these relationships and they Snapchat beeping or something going on social media, and then people pulling up to your house and doing something to you. I think these kids generation, I think they thought is it won't happen to me.
But that's all children. We said the same thing. We were little.
Well, yeah,
I never forget. I was in 6th grade, and they came and they came talking about AIDS. And the nurse said, look to your left, look to your right. That's how often AIDS are going to be around when you get older.
yeah,
And we always like, man, get out of here.
exactly.
And I know several of my classmates who have passed away from HIV related diseases. And I was like, man, like that lady was not joking. But at
Fact.
that time frame, even now with grown people, you think stuff won't happen to you. Oh, I'm a drunk drive. I'm good. No, you're not. But you think it's not going to happen to you. That's just being a human. But
Yeah.
children for sure, because they think they live forever. So yeah,
Yes,
they
maybe
have
that's
that feeling that they're invincible. They're going to live. They're immortal, and you're not. You're
yeah,
very mortal. But
yeah,
I think these kids understand more than we give them credit for because they see more.
yeah.
We just gotta talk to them because if they can have babies at 14, they can be unalived at 14 by somebody who feels like I watched my dad beat the crap out of my mom for years. So I don't know how to express my love. And I'm not saying love, that's not
Yeah,
love, but
yeah,
that's in their eyes to express my love no other way. But
right.
she ain't caught so I don't know how to punch her in the mouth. So she understand I mean what I'm saying. I love you, but you got to hear me. That's not love, ladies and gentlemen, because trust me, girls are beating on their men too, but we can't report that because in society people won't believe you. But it happens both ways. But
That's so
God bless and prayers to the families, man. That's crazy. Ain't that much love in the world. I'm sorry. It
it's
says at
not.
14, you can't even spell love right.
And he locked up right now. When they
The whole
showed up,
whole life gone at
it's
14 years
gone.
old.
It's over
Gone.
because of
It's ridiculous.
Snapchat. Like she said, she wanted. Like I said, there's no words. It's just it continues to happen, and it's sad. So definitely want to touch on that because so many things are happening. Um, Also, I wanted to talk about Dr. Real. I was
Mm-hmm.
telling them how I'm intrigued with this podcast,
Well,
these
I can't
guys.
wait for this.
And not only that though, I told them about how we used to do the Power Team love letter, which we still like to do. We're not ignoring you. If it's still in my inbox, we'll get to it. We just want to shift things just a little bit, myself and Dr. Real, and chime into some of these things. And of course, we want you to chime into it too. But podcasting is, it's always intriguing to me when I can see the interactions more from guys as well. And now you got a lot of guys that's talking, and us women,
Mm-hmm.
we always ask these questions, like asking all those questions, and we can't get the response from the men. So now there's a lot of men talking, and they're not
Mm-hmm.
shy about it, and they're being honest with us, and we got to be accountable, and they do too. But that's what you're going to start hearing us plug into that section of what we used to do with the Power Team love letter. So tonight, this particular topic, Robin said, interesting. It is. But this particular topic tonight, they were talking about it, and all the guys went around. I tried to upload it so y'all could see it, but I couldn't. So what I'm gonna try to do is play the audio and hoping that you guys can hear it. But what these guys were talking about was the number one reason they feel that men want to date younger women. So myself and Dr. Real, we're going to give our opinion on it as well. We want you all to chime in, and we'll have more things like this. But kudos to them, and I hope they're listening to us, letting us shine the light on them, that they're creating this awareness because it's fun stuff that they're talking about. So I'm going to try to see if this works. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, but hopefully you can hear it. Here it go. Let's see. Turn the volume up here. Let's see.
Take the easy route. Y'all want chicks that are easily impressed, easily, finessed and able to be molded, whatever the case may be, because y'all don't want the challenge of having to live up to who you actually should be. A lot of older men want younger women so they can control them. Yeah. We've got a little more control. We've literally heard older men say, I want a woman that I can mold. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of older women are set in their ways, whatever the case may be, and they are a lot more difficult to deal with. If I get a younger woman, she don't know no better, so I can mold her into the woman that I want her to be. So I think that plays a real big role in it, and especially, because again, I think like a woman on your level is going to be familiar.
So what he was saying was, when he was ending it, a woman on your level is going to be more familiar with your behavior or the things that you're trying to do. She can relate. So Robin said, I love that podcast. I know. I was like going at the podcast because they wasn't holding nothing back, even the battle of the sexes. But let's jump into it. So, Dr. Rare, what are your thoughts? Like, why do you think we're saying the number one reason that men date younger women? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, he had a point, because you know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So for some, and I won't even call them men. They're man boys. If you're chasing a young girl, but I don't know if they ain't seen these glorilla females that's walking around here right now. That's 18, 19, baby. This ain't the same 18, 19, 21-year-olds that I used to talk to when I was that age. These young girls ain't the same as they used to be no more. This ain't, they not as stupid as they might play like they are. You ever heard the word finesse?
Oh, yeah.
Brother, they might be targeting you as much as you're targeting them. Because you may be, just because you're in your 40s don't mean you might be financially stable, but you might be financially stable.
Right.
He's trying to get right.
Right.
So I'm going to play naive to get them greens, and I'm going to holler at you. And then you going to sit there broke.
Yeah.
And broken hearted and singing Heartbreak Anniversary in the fetal position in the shower. I'm here to tell you, the thing is, Kesha, the game done changed for men some because a certain pill called Viagra and Cialis done let these men figure that they can still stand up stiff. But I'm gonna tell you what that pill don't do. That pill does not give you stamina. That pill does not make sure if you 50 and older that your back still can do what you used to do when you was 20. So he has a point. They do. Men boys will chase women younger than them because they think they can mold and control them. You can mold you can mold an older woman if her mind ain't right. It's all about the maturity of the mind.
Yeah.
So, and they know. I mean, you're basically calling them an R. Kelly. Let's be 100 with it. The men that move like that, I call them the R. Kellys. That's because that's what R. Kelly used to do. Right? He find the weak-minded people.
And he had the money.
He had the money. He had the status. He had a real man. And I hate that term so bad. Don't say it no more, Dr. Real. But a man don't have to flash his wealth if he's worth something, because you will see it. He don't need to show you he got this, that, and third. If he's doing that, that's all he worth anyway. So that's a real woman like you, because I consider you a real woman, would ignore somebody like that, because after all that flash ain't nothing but trash.
That's it. And man, this was a really good topic because Dr. Real, honestly, I think where I'm at with it is that be honest about your truth in what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. Please. But don't bash the women that may fall into that category and talk about things like, oh, they carry too much baggage. Eliminate the woman from the process and just tell the real reason. Why are you dating younger? I honestly believe a lot of what the guy said on the podcast. I feel that older men, that it's an area of opportunity. It's a way to get in and say, hey, I got this money. I can do this and show you this. And they're excited because you're eager to learn. But in the same breath, also, like he said, it's not that the older women is stuck in their ways. Hell, we busy too. We busy and got shit going and we ain't excited and we can't do that all day because goddamn it, we busy. And typically in those situations, you'll see the man, is in full control with his money. That younger chick, she ain't really even got to work anyway, but he's trying to mold her to be, like they're saying, what he want her to be. Do I have something against it? No. Do I look at you sideways if I'm with you and you're dating the person is the same age as your daughter type stuff? Yeah, I'm a little concerned, because what is it that that little girl can teach you that you ain't taught your daughter? You have to teach your daughter. You know, this is your child, your daughter. So yeah, it looks a certain way, but to each is their own. You know, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. But
Do
one of the
you?
things that always happen in the end with those situations is that regardless of whatever that pill is and what the color of it is, Dr. Real, you still got to keep up, because she is going to get tired and bored because her life is just beginning. And when you get ready to set your old ass down somewhere, you better hope she can recognize the signs of a heart attack.
Hello,
Because
stroke.
if she can't, and she thinking, what's wrong with you? It's time to go. It's time to go kick it. And you over there holding your chest, you got a whole nother problem on your hands.
She like,
So
she like, babe, why your face slouching? That we wasn't that strong.
Right. And she on the phone laughing, talking to her homegirl. So, you know, again, I just feel like it is. I just hate for the man that's not honest about it. If that's what you choose, that's what you choose. But don't talk about the woman that got too much baggage and all those things. Be honest about what you want out here and what you're attracted to and why. But
Exactly.
yeah, I thought they were really honest about it. They all did admit, they said that, yeah, you can get away with a lot more, you know, with the younger women. And they don't want to hear all that nagging. So they call it nagging. We call it holding you accountable.
Yeah, potato.
You know what I'm saying? So good stuff, y'all. If y'all are watching a replay, share your thoughts, because myself and Dr. Rear, we're going to be doing this every show. They got some really good stuff. We want to give our intake on it. We want y'all to get involved as well. And just, you know, let's talk about the real stuff that's going on. We also got the words of wisdom coming up for y'all. So, Dr. Real, can we talk about it?
Of course, real quick though, you see the star in the hat, right? You know what it is. You know what it is, and that means that's a 5-star rating for y'all be hating. It's a 5-star rating. Please believe that. Ain't a 1-star, it's a 5-star. But
Lord,
my words of wisdom is this: the most dangerous person to be around is the one that confuses the love they have for what you can provide and do for them for the actual action and emotion of love.
That's dangerous.
And lastly, wisdom can only reach you in 2 ways: through your eyes and through your ears. And you will miss out on both of them by running your damn mouth. Somebody needed to hear that.
Can you say it one more time? Because
I sure can.
They need to. It's coming from where?
Wisdom can only reach you in 2 ways, people. 2. Through your eyes and through your ears. And you will miss out on both of them by running your damn mouth. Sometimes it's best to just be quiet and listen. Sometimes you got to flip them senses. You got to hear with your ears. You got to see with your ears and hear with your eyes. I'm here to tell you, that body language will tell you so much more than the mouth ever will.
Hello, somebody. Wow.
We all are human lie detectors if we take the time.
Yes. Yes.
You got to take the time. You got to take the time.
Facts.
And I want to say one more thing real quick before we get out of here. Everybody know I'm about to be back out there in the game again. If you come across me,
Dr. Real.
If you come across me, I'm asking real ass questions. We go on a date.
Questions? See, this is a whole nother show.
If we go on a date, I'm not asking you what. I don't give a damn about your favorite color green. I don't care. That's later on. I'm asking real damn questions. How's your credit score? If it's bad, I don't really care. But my question is, what you doing to fix it? Are you sitting there chilling with it?
Or like you ain't got time to play no games.
And no time. Time is life's currency. And I ain't about to spend another damn dime on somebody who ain't worth 2 cents. Hello, somebody. That boy preaching today.
He
Listen
preaching.
to me.
So
not playing a game.
Dr. Real, what if we had a love connection? Interviews coming on the show to interview with Dr. Real.
You might when you're ready for us. I'm asking, hey, I hope you got a hysterectomy. I don't want no kids.
If Robin's listening, we may have a whole nother show
I ain't playing no games. No games at all.
He's not playing no games. We might have a whole different show come up. That's gonna be
I want some empty nesters or damn near close to it. Hope your baby is senior.
It'll be 3 of us.
Listen.
Me and Robin will ask the questions. We're gonna put somebody in the seat, and she said, "Yes, I'm here." Dr. Real is back in them streets. Y'all heard what he said. Soon he will be out here, and he asking real questions.
Real questions.
He ain't playing no games and trying to figure out, like what's your favorite color and those things. He don't care. He want to ask questions that really matter because he got time today, and that's what it is.
I mean, how much sex is too much sex?
How much sex is too much sex? Ain't no need in trying to find out.
Are you a starfish in the bedroom? I need to know.
He needs to know.
I just need to know. So that way, if you're not compatible with me, I don't want to find out 6 months later that you ain't compatible. I want to know in the beginning, so that way we won't waste each other's time.
And his zodiac sign is what?
Leo. And I don't even care. You know what? I just made a Sagittarius.
A Sagittarius. Fire signs.
Cool so far. Cool. I'm just looking for a friend.
Now, you know
I'm looking for a date buddy to go kick it. Nothing romantic. If that happens, it's great. I ain't looking for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
the brother got the heel out the way. But just know, I'm asking real ass questions. You heard me?
Real ass questions.
That's called rack. Real ass questions.
Yeah.
So if you ain't got time to answer real questions, we cool. No harm, no foul. It's been blessings. Wakanda forever.
This has been so much fun. We miss y'all. We told y'all never know what's gonna happen at the family reunion. Y'all see how Dr. Real just came right on up in this thing.
Hey, I ain't playing around.
But we want y'all to continue to watch us. Again, watch all of our platforms. I'll drop the link to our TV channel. We play 24/7 on that channel. All of our shows do. So watch the replay. Give us your comments. Let us know you still rocking with us. And again, we're definitely excited to just still be here. So y'all know what we always say. We ain't got to go home, but we definitely got to get the hell up out of here. So all that we ask is that for you guys, if you're out there, be safe and y'all have a good night. And we will see y'all next time. Peace.